Welcome to WaveBrigade, a project created by Team 9 for CS 426 Senior Project in Computer Science, developed in 2024 to 2025 in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the University of Nevada, Reno. Meet the team, which consists of Sebastian, Haley, and Emmanuel. The goal of this project is to create an interactive website that utilizes the Emotibit so that students can react to media and view their biometric data in real-time charts. The website was created with the intent to be used by Dr. Laura Croswell, a professor in the Reynolds School of Journalism at the University of Nevada, Reno. Dr. Croswell intends to use the web application in her class that teaches students how media affects them. Our website will work in tangent with her lecture to help her students form a deeper understanding of their coursework.
Let's begin with a quick look at some background information that will make the WaveBrigade demo easier to follow. To begin, what's an Emotibit? Founded and developed by Sean Montgomery, the Emotibit is a wearable biometric sensing device that can capture emotional, physiological, and movement data. The Emotibit is worn by students using WaveBrigade in order to allow students to see their live biometric data while reacting to media during instructor-led experiments. WaveBrigade consists of a host application and a joiner website. The host application provides instructors with a platform that enables control over lobby management, hosting, and creation, as well as allowing control over Emotibit device management and media presentation. The joiner website allows students to join lobbies using a room code, view media presented by the instructor while seeing their biometric data in real time, and participate in live chat with instructors. WaveBrigade also allows spectators to join sessions. Spectators are able to view both the presented media and students' live biometric responses, but they do not connect to an Emotibit device. Our tech stack includes Electron, React.js, Tailwind CSS, Express.js, PostgreSQL, and Brainflow.
Here is the host page. This is what the instructor will see to create an experiment. As you can see, to begin an experiment, they must first enter their name and set a password for students to join later. They can click the eye icon to see the password if needed. If they want spectators to join the experiment, they can do so by checking the Allow Spectators box. Once they are ready, they can click Host Lobby. We will first type John and set a password and check the Allow Spectators box. Now we are ready to begin. As you can see in this screen, we now need to choose a type of media experiment. There are 4 total media experiments to choose from: either a video, gallery, article, or a picture lab. Once a template is chosen, you can click Continue. For this demo, we are going to go for the photo lab. In the photo lab creation page, we are prompted to enter a title, description, of course the picture, and then a caption. For this experiment, we're going to create a photo lab of something calming. In this case, a picture of a beach. Once we've chosen the picture from our local machine, we can enter a nice caption. We can click Confirm, then a pop-up will come up asking us if information we entered is all right with us. Once it is, we can create the lab. This is our waiting room. We have 3 major components as you can see before you. On the left side, we have the room code. This is very important for students to use to join the room. The nickname of the host as well as the total number of participants are shown as well. The middle component has the lab information you just entered. This will be shown to students as well, which you will see later. The right side is imperative for the host to begin the lab. The host must add a Emotibit. They must find the full serial number and the IP address. This will successfully add an Emotibit. Later, students will enter the last 4 digits of the serial number in order to join. Also, if they want to remove the Emotibit, they can do so by clicking on the gear and they can remove it. Once the host has added all the Emotibits they need, now it is up to the students to join. Now from the student perspective, we get a similar screen to the host. They must enter their name and the room code. If they want, they can click join as a spectator to be a spectator. This feature enables them to join without an emotibit, and they can view other student biometric data in real time. But for now, we will join as a regular student named Jane. I will paste the code and click continue. Now we must enter the unique password that the host created in the beginning. This password will prevent any unauthorized individuals from joining. Once the correct password is entered, they must take a look at their emotibit and find the serial number. All they need to do now is enter the last 4 digits of the serial number to connect. Once connection is successful, they are in the waiting room. They have all the lobby and emotibit information on the left-hand side and a description of what the lab is about on the right. All the student needs to do now is wait for the host to begin. Now let's say a spectator wants to join. Like I said before, the spectator does not need to connect to an emotibit. Like the student, they must enter their name and the room code and click join as spectator. Now Ben will join as a spectator. Paste the room code and check the box. Once they enter the password, they are in. As you can see, Jane is there as well as Ben with the title as spectator. Now onto the host. If they want to remove a joiner, they can do so by clicking on the name of the student they want to kick, and they can remove them. Once the host is ready to start, they can click begin. The host must now click connect emotibits, and once they see that all devices are connected, they can start the experiment. This is what the active experiment looks like for the host. On the left side, they can see the lobby data. The middle shows the media the students are seeing, and the right side has the chat feature. Let's type hello and click send. All of the students and spectators can see that message now. The bottom contains all of the joiners in the lobby. As you can see, there are 2 buttons at the bottom, a mask and stop button. The host can hide the media from the eyes of the joiners by clicking the mask button. The host can end the entire experiment by clicking stop. If the host wants to check on the data of an individual student, they can click on the name of that student. For this demo, we will click on our only joiner, Jane. This is Jane's individual data. The media they are seeing is on the left and their data is on the right. You will be able to see their heart rate, body temperature, or skin response individually or all at once. If you want to mask Jane and only Jane, you can click mask. Or if you don't like Jane anymore, you can kick her. Now from Jane's perspective, they can see the entire picture and their biometric data in real time. They can click on the buttons at the bottom to switch between heart rate, temperature, and skin response. On the right side, we can see what John said. Now this is Ben, the spectator. It is very similar to a regular joiner, except for a slight difference. They can click on the Joiners tab and see all of the students who have an emotibit connected. They can click on that joiner and see their biometric data in real time. They can also chat with others as well. We're going to click on Jane and check her body temperature. And now we will check on her skin response. Once the host is satisfied with the experiment, they can click stop. Congratulations, the experiment has concluded and they can return to the home page to create another one. And that is the end of our demo. Thank you for your time. We also want to thank our instructors, Vin, Sarah, Dave, and Levi. We also want to thank our advisors, Aram and Joanna, for making this possible. Thanks again.